Good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Dr. P.K. Mishra ji, Principal Secretary to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, and who is to deliver the Foundation Day lecture to all of us. Shri N.K. Singh ji, Chairman, 15th Finance Commission, Chief Guest of today's event, a doyen of administration and economic reform, and I also must add that I am privileged that I belong to the same Bihar cadre and also belong to the same college where Shri N.K. Singh ji had studied. It is indeed a privilege for me to be a junior to such an illustrious senior. Dr. R. Chidambaram, Chairman, Board of Governors, Professor Chaudhary, Director IIT, Maharaja Govt Singh ji of Jodhpur, my younger colleague Rakesh Ranjan from Additional Secretary, Department of Higher Education, all faculty members, staff, and students, alumni of the IIT Jodhpur. At the very outset, I would like to thank Shri N.K. Singh ji on my behalf and also on behalf of Ministry of HRD for requesting and persuading Dr. P.K. Mishra ji to take out some time for this function. We all know how busy Dr. P.K. Mishra ji is with the engagements of the government and also with an Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who is working 24 by 7. So I'm indeed thankful to Dr. P.K. Mishra ji for accepting this invitation, and especially to Mr. N.K. Singh ji for requesting on our behalf Dr. P.K. Mishra for this occasion. As the MC had very rightly said, I became Joint Secretary in this ministry in 2008, August, almost the same time when the institute was coming up. And this has been a 12-year journey. I was very glad to see the institute building and also the progress report which was tabled by the director. Indeed, it has been historic the way IIT Jodhpur has built itself, and the rankings in NIRF are also very high for this institute. As we all know, this Foundation Day is being celebrated against the backdrop of a pandemic. But more important than the pandemic is the fact that only 3 days ago, the new National Education Policy 2020 has been announced by the government, which comes after 34 years of the previous policy, which was announced in 1986. I'm sure our chief guest and the Foundation Day orator, Dr. P.K. Mishra ji, will have a lot to speak on it. I would only like to say that yesterday, during an event titled Smart India Hackathon organized by our ministry, Honorable Prime Minister had said that education, particularly under the National Education Policy 2020, shall focus on learning, not on degrees, not on duration of the degrees, but on the learning outcomes. It will focus on innovation, it will focus on entrepreneurship so that we make a new mark in the 21st century. He had also directed us that we should focus on learning which leads to more questioning. Instead of rote learning, it should be leading to more questioning, because only by questioning we can learn even further. And this questioning should lead to problem solving or meeting the grand challenges which the country and the world faces. I am sure IIT Jodhpur, which is already much into the area of multidisciplinarity, flexible courses, will be answering many of these. I wish all success to the institute, and once again thank Dr. P.K. Mishra ji and Honorable N.K. Singh ji for this Foundation Day lecture. Thank you very much.